Hi everyone, in this video we're going to discuss about UPS set 2. For question 1, find the equation of the circles that passing 3 points. So in finding equation of circles, we must know what is our center and radius. For this situation, our circle is passing 3 points, where the first point is 1, 8, second point is negative 6, 1, and third point will be negative 2, negative 1. Meanwhile, our center here will be H, K. So in order to find our center, we need to find what is our H and what is our K. So we have two unknowns here. We need to build out two equations. So from the radius concept, I know this is the radius, and this also our radius, and this also our radius. So R1 should be equals to R2. Therefore, the distance between 2 points will be used in finding R1. So we will use h minus 1 square plus for y coordinate, which is k minus 8 square, equals to, in finding R2, it also using the concept distance between two coordinates. So it will be h minus negative 6, it will become positive, and then k minus 1 square. In order to remove our square root, we will square both sides. Then now we are going to expand our h minus 1 square and k minus 8 square, similar to h plus 6 square, k minus 1 square. Notice that our h square can be simplified, and k square also can be simplified, and the value of 1 also can be simplified. So leaving our answer to be negative 14h, and then move our negative 2k to left hand side, will become negative 14k equals to negative 28. Then for this equation, we can simplify it become h plus k equals to 2. So that will be our first simultaneous equation. So in order to find two unknowns, we need two equations. For the second equation, we can let R2 equals to R3, or you can let R1 equals to R3. So for R2, we will use back what already we have calculated here. Meanwhile, for finding R3, we are also using distance between 2 points. So simplify our equation here by square both sides. Our square root can be simplified. Then we expand the remaining terms here will be equals to, and then notice that h square can be simplified and k square also can be simplified, similar to value of 1. Therefore, simplify our answer here, it will give us 8h minus 4k equals to 32. Then we can simplify our equation here to divide it by 4. So we can get 2h, then minus k, then here will be negative 8. So that will be our equation number 2. So now we're going to solve our two simultaneous equation here, where first equation is this, second equation is this. So we are going to eliminate the value of k by using 1 plus 2. So I will get 3h equals to negative 6. So I will get my center as coordinate h as negative 2. Then we will substitute it into equation of 1 to find the coordinate of k. So k will be equals to 4. So therefore our center will be equals to negative 2 and 4. So our focus to find center is complete. Now we're going to find the radius. So we can choose either using R1, R2 or R3. So in finding radius, I'm using R3. So where my h is negative 2, and then my k is 4. So my radius will equals to 5. So finally, for finding our equation of circle, I will give my answer in standard form, where x minus the coordinates here will be plus 2 square, and then y minus the coordinate 4 will be y minus 4 square equals to radius square. When 5 square, we will get 25. So that will be our final answer for equation of circle in standard form. For question 2, you are given 4 points, point A, point B, point C, and point D with their coordinates. So determine the value of beta if vector AB dot with vector AC cross with vector AD equals to 31. So for this question, we need to find out what is the AC cross AD. Then only we dot with the vector AB. So first of all, we need to find out their vector. So from the point, for the coordinate here, we can build out our position vector, which is OA, OB, and OC. So this is our vector in vector form. So in order to find what is our AB, we need AO plus OB. So AO will be in opposite direction, so we will negative this and plus OB. So we will get negative 3 plus 3. So we will get 6i, then 7 minus beta j minus 7k. Then we proceed for AC, which we are finding AO plus OC. So AO plus OC will give us 3i minus j minus 5k. Then we're finding AD, which will be AO plus OD. So negative OA plus OD. Therefore, our final answer will become positive 3 minus 5. You'll get negative 2i. Then positive 7 minus 4 will become positive 3j. And finally, negative 5 plus 9 will get 4k. Now we're going to find out what is our vector when AC cross AD. So we need to do the determinant for I, J, K. Plug in the value for AC, which is 3, negative 1, and negative 5. Meanwhile, for AD is negative 2, 3, and 4. Then we're doing the minor. So when we doing minor 1, 1, we'll get negative 1, negative 5, 3, 4. So here will be negative 5, 4. Here will be negative 1, 3. Then those vertically value 3, negative 2. So finally, do the cross multiplying for this. We'll get 11i, and then 12 minus 10, we will get negative 2j, and then 9 minus 2 will get 7k. So here we have our vector product. Then we are going to dot with AB. So now we are going to do AB, which is 6, 7 minus beta, and negative 7, dot with the vector product here is 11, negative 2, 7, which is equals to 31. So when we're doing dot product, we will multiply 6 with 11, 66. Then 7 minus beta with negative 2. And then negative 7 times 7, we get negative 49. So we're going to find out what is our beta here. Therefore, our 2 beta will equals to 28. So beta will equals to 40. Next, for question 3, if vector u and vector v are two vectors such that given the vector u is equals to 2i plus 3j plus k and vector v is 2i plus 2j minus 3k, find their acute angle between u and v. So for finding acute angles, we are going to use the formula of cos theta equals to vector A dot with vector B, and then magnitude A times with magnitude B. So in this case, we are going to find the angle between U and V. So therefore, we are going to do U dot V over the magnitude of U times with the magnitude of V. So first of all, we need to find out what is our vector U dot with vector V. So given that vector U is 2, 3, 1, dot with vector V will be 2, 2, negative 3. So I write my vector in vector form. In order to do dot product, so you will times x with x value, and then y with y value, z with z value. So we will get the answer of 7. Then we are going to find out what is our magnitude of u. So by using the formula of magnitude, we are going to square root. The x here will be 2, and then 3 square, and z will be 1. Here we will get square root of 14, and magnitude of v will be equals to square root of 2 square, 2 square, and negative 3 square. So this will give us square root of 17. So finally, when you want to find the cos theta, the angle between u and v, where u dot v is 7, and then their magnitude will be square root 14 times square root 17. So finally, theta, we will shift the cos to the right hand side. Here we will get their angle between UV is equals to 63.02. That's all. Thanks for watching.